Hi, gang. Let's play the Battle of Rolica. So we're playing scenario 3, which is the whole shebang, where the French started up here, and their objective is to get back here to their objective. All right, put up a defense, and then try to exit everybody off the map. Hopefully with no casualties, which I don't foresee that not happening because I got real aggressive with the Brits. Now the French cannot exit until 14:20, till 2:20 p.m. in the afternoon. So got themselves into a defensive position. They were able to get back here pretty handily. I think they had two phases where they went first, so they lucked out and got back there. But I'm trying to be real aggressive with the British, and I'm using the AEO or the bot, the artificial enemy orders, whatever, the AEO, to play the French. So when I go to fire unit, if I move stuff like that, rolling for the orders for which Delaborde rolled for a reserve since everybody's still within his command. So they're going to hold their position, and they can fall back. I mean, they can fall back up on the hill if they have to. They only got the one artillery unit. He has to kind of stay over here because he can't go into the woods. He can go into scrub and into the clear terrain and stuff, but he can't go into the woods. And I immediately got the French up, or the British up, Anglo-Allies up as fast as I can to hit here and to hit here. And they're you got to see some. I'm getting ready to execute some assaults. That these guys, not only did they get shot at, as you can see, this guy here got popped for a step loss, and then he got shaken, so he had to back off. But before they even crossed the river there, all these SED units up here, they got a chance to fire at all these guys as they were moving in. So, or, when they hit this hex and we're getting ready to move into this hex for assault. Same thing over here. Didn't chase anybody off. Plus, these guys have to roll when they cross this hexite obstacle of the stream or river, whatever it is they're crossing there. They've got to roll for disruption or movement disorder, okay? And as you can see, what's sitting there has all passed. I think this unit right here might be disordered. But, yeah, so I'm using the battalion rules, which adds a little more flavor to the game. The soldiers' rules, kind of like playing great campaigns in American Civil War. You can play the games with the base rules, and it's phenomenal. And then you move up to the advanced game and it just throws in some more depth and detail. This kind of works the same way, only in 3 stages. I honestly think that the soldiers' game rules in this thing is just fine. The only thing that I would probably pull from the battalion rules if I was playing the soldiers again is the cavalry reaction zone. Instead of being zone of control, applying that 3-hex reaction zone to the soldiers' rules to give the cavalry a chance to respond to enemy troops moving in and trying to stop them before they can get their momentum up to assault or stuff like that. Other than that, I think it's good. I mean, the soldiers' rules are fine. Like I said, you don't have to have that. I'm just saying your cavalry doesn't get much work defensively or reactionary because an enemy unit has to move into their zone of control. The skirmishers, a little different story. They're out 2 hexes. The skirmishers are considered to be in front of their units. So the minute these guys start to think about moving into, they're going to get shot from where the parent unit is 2 hexes away. And as you can see there, these skirmishers did cause some damage, okay? Delaborde is a pretty decent commander for when you roll. Granted, they don't need to go into attack orders here. Reserve works good for these guys, so he's getting reserved most of the time now that the enemy's close. 0, 1, or 2, and he's going to go into attack posture. Or he's going to get attack orders where he can be just a little bit aggressive. But the reserve works good because the enemy will move, and then you'll have a reserve movement segment, and they get a chance to move during the enemy's movement phase. They can't move during their own, but they can during the enemy's. So, as far as the British go, I've got Wellington. I got one of his aides over here moving around the battlefield to sort of help. Wellington's probably going to pick up the artillery himself. And since I'm playing the Anglo-Allies, doesn't really matter. I'm going to be able to do with what I want with them. And I merged all the cavalry together under the Portuguese units over here, which their leader's not. I don't think he's that great. No, he's got like 1 to 8 in the morale and stuff like that. So, but not much use for cavalry here because they can't, according to the charge thing, they can't charge LDT, low density, medium density, or heavy density terrain, which pretty much eliminates everything down here. So I'm not sure what purpose they're going to serve yet. But hey, look at that mass force coming on against one division from Juno with Delaborde. And now the combat's starting right now. So I'm going to conduct these assaults. I'll probably follow up here in another couple game turns. And I'm trying to pick out rules in the battalion rules. Maybe what I'll do in the next video is shoot an assault. Just pull some units apart and demonstrate what an assault's like. All right, so this is Rolica. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns into Rolica. And yeah, we're getting ready to get aggressive right here, right now. See what the British can call. Because one of the things for the French is there's levels of victory. Whether they take step losses, whether they don't, whether they exit everybody off the map clean, whatever. There's levels of that on there. So, all right, so let's get this up so you can see how Rolica is developing. And a couple more turns, and we'll shoot another video. Talk to you soon.